We're good. It is. Thanks for asking. I did not. My wife did not think I should. $53. What's up, guys? Yo, what's up, Scott? Good to see you again, man. What's up? Happy Friday, y'all. We got 89 people in. What's up, Danny? Thanks, Zach. Appreciate it. Thanks for everything, man. I appreciate that, Scott. Hello, Trevor. What's up, guys? 93 people and climbing. Spring break. It's the real deal. Emails are out, Aaron. And I forgot to put the links in the... Yep, we're good. Just went out. It's late because of the NBA, NCAA, but we're going to post them. I didn't put them in the description because I totally forgot. Don't know how to add anything to the description. Tell Aaron that I am here. Mark Viquez is here, Aaron. Mark is here, Aaron. I hope that means something to you and that wasn't scary. That's correct. Patrick, links are coming. Stand by for the links, guys. If you haven't gotten it, but the email just went out. You do indeed have the link, the answer sheets, but they are stand by for the links to be posted. Jonathan? Thank you, Annie Houston, Annie Miller. As always, I appreciate it. I forgot. I did it last night. Totally. I mean, I've just been... I can't even like speak in full sentences right now. Yeah. Yeah. All right, guys. We're going to get going at 8:35 tonight because we're running a little bit behind schedule because of the NCAA NBA trivia. The team, the Hambones team, has been on fire tonight, guys. Marley, Michaelis, Dan, and Sean are on fire. This game, as always, the monster game, Monday through Friday, for the near future, will be brought to you by Michaelis and Industrial PC, both Indianapolis owned, just like Hambones. When you are shopping for your next Industrial PC, remember, Industrial PC sponsored the best trivia in the world. And I know that that's a joke because most of you aren't shopping for Industrial PCs. Very few of you probably are shopping for Industrial PCs. But I want to thank from the bottom of my heart the Barnett family and Industrial PC for supporting this trivia, and Michaelis and the Michaelis leadership for... they are a fire and water restoration company. They are the Hambones trivia of restoration. And I appreciate very much their support. And when we all will need a restoration company at one point, remember, Michaelis of Indianapolis brought us this trivia. So we're going to get going in 3 minutes, guys. We got a great set. Shouldn't be too tough tonight. Welcome, Jordan. Welcome, Claire. Claire is Trevor's sister, Dan tells me. Guys, there are your links for the answer sheet if you need them. Please, please, please subscribe. Please help us spread the word. Tag us in your social media. Send us in your pictures. 5% of all off all industrial PCs. Hit me. That's good, Dan. Dan can promo code Hambones Money Round to buy your industrial PCs for 5% off. That is available only to Monster Game players. So if you're looking for your industrial PC solution, it will only cost you 95%. All right, guys. Welcome back. Friday it is. It's going to be a long weekend without Hambones, but we will push through. We'll see you on the other side. We constantly trying to make this game better and more fun to play, more approachable, and all that stuff. So we appreciate your patience. We appreciate you guys giving us 2 days off. And we thank you for your continued support. Again, the Venmo is at Hambones Trivia. At Hambones Trivia is the Venmo. And if you support us there, we will be extraordinarily grateful. And again, we don't have any Friday night games. So tonight, if you win tonight's game, it'll be a $50. We will Venmo you $50 once you show us a receipt from one of any local restaurant will do. We'd prefer to be a Hambones partner, but any local restaurant or bar will do. And we will pay up to $50 for your tab and tip. So if you only spend 30, tip them 20, because we want to keep, instead of everybody passing these gift cards on and off to the next winner, we'd like to spend some money at some of these local places so that they have a job and they can do what they need to do, if that makes sense. Yes, there are a lot of Matt Hammonds on Venmo. There's only one at Hambones Trivia, though. All right, guys, it looks like we're ready to go. We got 195 people in. That probably means we're about 600 or 700 people playing. No longer accepting responses is correct, Aaron. That's what Dan's going to be explaining to you in chat, but we have not unlocked the game yet. And once we do, you'll be ready to rock. But let me explain to you the rules. There are 4 rounds of trivia, as always. Friday is no different. The first round is 6 questions, each worth 5 points. So it's a total of 30 points for a perfect round. Let me also say this, guys. I got kind of in a funky mood in the middle of NBA and NCAA trivia. If you cheat, or if we think you're cheating, we're not going to announce your scores. We're not going to have you win, and we're not going to let you play Hambones Trivia. So there are a couple things that are really special about Hambones besides the people that play it. And they are the fact that there's a picture round, that there are, in fact, any rounds at all, and that it's not just one question at a time. And that it's not multiple choice, right? Those 3 things come to mind. All 3 of those things will disappear if we've got people cheating. And here's what I think's happening, just to let you know. I think people don't even know that other people on their team are looking things up because they're not sitting right next to each other. And I don't want that to happen. So play it straight. I love all of you, and I mean that. And I have not ever announced a winner that I didn't think was an actual winner. But I don't want it to come to that. All right? So I think that's all I need to say about that. I love you guys. It's Friday. Drinking my seltzer. Here we go, guys. Dan's going to unlock round 1. Dan will unlock round 1. It is unlocked. You can go, go, go. And here are your 3. Here are your 3. Here is round 1. Nothing to do with 3. Here is round 1. Round 1. I'm still lost. All right. Round 1. Question 1. I didn't have it up on my screen. I'm paying the price. These 3 people are all the same age. You've got to get within one of their age. It's J-Lo, Jennifer Lopez, Jack Black, and Bong Joon-ho. All three are the same age. That's J-Lo, Jack Black, and Bong Joon-ho. You've got to get within one. How old are they? It's not what year they were born in. How old are they? J-Lo, Jack Black, and Bong Joon-ho. Question 2. The only city in the United States that of the Big Four Pro Sports League, the only one that they have is a baseball team. Give me the only city in the United States that only has one team, and that team is a baseball team. Question 3. This could be the name of the person in command, or it could be the name of Barbie's sister. You give me the name. The one-word answer. It could be the name of the person in command, or it could be the name of Barbie's sister. Question 4. This gas makes up 96% of the atmosphere of Venus, but just 0.4% of the atmosphere of Earth. Name that gas. 96% of the atmosphere of Venus, 0.4% of our own atmosphere. Question 5. What baseball team played in the World Series in 2004, 2006, 2011, and 2013? What baseball team was in the World Series in 04, 06, 2011, and 2013? And question 6, final question for round 1. What two states share the longest border in the United States? Which two states share the longest border in the United States? That is round 1. Good luck. Ryan Carr, I appreciate that oath, that sacred oath. I know I would. I'd bet my life, Ryan. Ryan Carr swears he's not cheating. Blake Johnson? Is that Blake Johnson? No, I thought that was Blake Johnson I thought you said Texas. I thought you were a friend of mine from UT. Holy smokes, I got excited there for a second. He is a friend of mine. He is a friend of mine. Let us know if you're not from Indiana. We'd love to know where you're from. Drink your Bud Light seltzers every time I ask a stupid question. Thank you. Trevor needs more clarification on question 2. Is this by address? I don't know what the question is. Hold on one second. Let me look. Trevor, I don't know how to clarify that more. It's a city that only has the only team they have is a pro sports league. If you want to text Dan your specific question, I'm happy to answer it, but this is not a trick question. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much metro area. All right. As of present day. Yep. Yep, you got it, Trevor. No problem. Stacy, I really hope I don't think I didn't write this question today. So I'm pretty sure there's no trick to it. Dan, if you get a text from Trevor and you want to tell me what he says, and Tiffany, it's that's a question that would give it a lot away. Are you sure you want me to answer that? It doesn't change the answer. It's the one that's 96% of Venus and 0.4% of Earth. Yeah. Yeah. Right, Sean. How late was it? How late was it, Dan? I want you to tell me how late it was. Okay. That's an important fact. Right. Right. I was. Yes, they would have. Guys, please continue to share Hambones Trivia. Spread the love with Hambones Trivia all up when you can on your social media. Send us your pictures and videos. Today has been a crazy day, so we haven't done a ton of posting, but you're fine. Go ahead. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. No. Yeah, that's fine. We'll count both. Yeah, guys. We'll count two. Yeah, that's true. Hold on one second. I think they moved. I, I think they moved. Hold on one second. That doesn't interest me though. That does not. Yeah. Yes. 30 seconds, guys. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Ten seconds. I understand now your questions, guys, about number two. We're just going to count both because the last thing I want is get another. All right, here we go. David, 4 rounds every night. My mom just texted me and said she's the ham bones of moms. All right, J-Lo, Jack Black, and Bong Joon-ho are all you had to be within one of 50. You had to be within one of 50. Question 2, the only city in the United States that only has one team, and that team is a baseball team. I wrote the question. The clear answer is San Diego. If you wanted to get tricky, the correct answer is also Oakland. We're counting both. San Diego and Oakland both count. Question 3, this could be the name of the person in command, or it could be the name of Barbie's sister. The correct answer is Skipper. Skipper is the answer to question 3. Question 4, the gas that makes up 96% of the atmosphere of Venus, but just 0.4% of the atmosphere of Earth, that is carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide. Question 5, the baseball team that was in the World Series in 2004, 6, 11, and 13, your St. Louis Cardinals. Your St. Louis Cardinals. Question 6, final question of round 1. The 2 states that share the longest border in the United States. This is a tough geography question. The correct answer is Texas and Oklahoma. Texas and Oklahoma have the longest border. You can go to round 2. It is 10 pictures. There were 3 points each. Tonight's theme is Name That Television Show Go, go, go. You got 6 minutes. Yeah. No. No. Correct. Thank you. I do. Great round, Fonts Avance. Yeah. Shanty K920, stand by for the link. We'll get it to you. Link to round 2 is coming, Shanty. Guys, if you want the links, obviously, it's important to us that you sign up to get that email. And maybe you already have. David Bond, I don't know what that means. It's named that television show. Yeah. David, does that answer your question? Thank you. Kristen, if you accidentally hit submit, I'm pretty sure that you'll be able to click on Dan's link up there. Hold on one second. Dan's in the middle of a training session in the background right now. So see if you can click on Dan's link. Kristen, see if you can click on the link for round 2 that we just posted and re-answer. You got it, David. No problem. Hey, Dan, real quick. There's someone that has accidentally hit submit. Can they just go to the round 2 link and resubmit? Have Kristen, put your 7 digits in the chat, please, Kristen. Put your 7 digits in the chat, and then we'll be done. Here. We got it, Kristen. Thank you very much. You'll be taken care of. No problem. Well, oh well. Yeah, it's in the GIF. Merry Christmas. Yeah, no kidding. Sorry, you've been on mute. Yes, you're right. It would be fun to put a false watermark on some GIFs in the future. Yeah. That's pretty hard to miss. Thank you, Jamie. We're trying to make it approachable. Guys, can't tell you how much I appreciate you guys playing every night, any night. We're trying to make this a good community and couldn't be prouder of what we built and couldn't do it without the Hambones team, which is not on the phone, but she's working hard to spread the word, is Lily Barker. also working hard and on the phone are the brothers Meehan, Nicholas and Sean. They have been a rock for us grading the answers and helping us fight fires. You got about 1 minute, guys. Marley Shavlin is the person that does more work for Hambones behind the scenes than almost anyone, and this whole thing would go down without her help. And you guys all know and all love Dan the Man, and you should all love him because I called Dan about a week and a half ago and said, I've got an idea, and Dan and I built this thing, and I can't thank him enough for that. So that's the team. Always want to thank them. There you go. Matt Wright, I'm not sure if you're going to win either. Or you for sure are going to, you're not going to win. All right, you might probably won't then. Yeah. All right, guys, you got 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get them in, get them in, get them in. Here. That wasn't that rough. Ryan Carr is upholding his pledge that he made in round 1 not to cheat. He's still sticking to it. For that, Ryan, we love you. Here are your answers, guys. Television shows. See how much you've been streaming. Number 1, it's my son Declan's favorite show, The Good Place. Number 2, maybe second favorite show, Stranger Things might be number 1. Number 2, that's Fixer Upper. Number 3, that is Millionaire Matchmaker. Number 4, God, I had such a hard time choosing the GIF I wanted to choose for number 4. That is Succession, one of my favorite shows in the last couple of years. Number 5, that is Ozark. Number 6 is binge-worthy. Just went live. That is Tiger King. That is Joe Exotic. Tiger King. Number 7, that's when he shaved off his eyebrows on The Sopranos. The Sopranos. Question 8. That is one of the 10 best shows of all time, if you're asking me. And that is Veronica Mars. Veronica Mars. Number 9, that is one of the 2 best shows of all time. That's Brother Muzan on The Wire. And number 10, if you looked around, you could see the answer on that GIF, and that is Schitt's Creek. Schitt's Creek was the answer to number 10. Well done, guys. You guys did pretty good on that round. All right. So, the best show of all time. I mean, that's a valid opinion. Hey, guys, there are 2 rounds of trivia left. Round 3 is the money round, and here's how it works. Round 3, there are 4 questions. All 4 questions have more than one answer, and every answer is worth 5 points. So if I ask you, what are the 3 colors of the U.S. flag, and you say red, white, and green, that's good for 10 points. Red, white, and blue is good for 15 points. Here we go. Round 3, question 1. Last season, there were only 4 Major League Baseball teams that played at home and on an artificial turf surface as opposed to grass. One of these teams was the Toronto Blue Jays. You name the other 3. They're all south of the Mason-Dixon line, and 2 of them play in the same state. There are 4 teams that play on artificial turf in the Major League in last season in MLB. One is the Toronto Blue Jays. You name the other 3. They're all south of the good old Mason-Dixon line. 2 of them play in the same state. Question 2. The National Hurricane Center assigns names to North Atlantic hurricanes. Hear the name so that it can never be used again. Of the 6 names retired most recently, Nate and Michael are 2. You name the other 4. Of these 6 hurricane names retired by the National Hurricane Center, retired most recently, Nate and Michael are 2 of them. You name the other 4. Question 3. There are 5 states that have exactly 1 Division I NCAA basketball school. That's correct, right, Dan? Basketball. Those are Hawaii and Vermont. You name, it says the other two. You name the other three. You name the other three. It says name the other two. You name the other three. There are 5 states with exactly one Division I NCAA basketball teams. Hawaii and Vermont are 2 of the 5. You name the other 3 of the 5. And question 4, final question of the money round on the list of 10 top grossing movies in which Harrison Ford acted. 8 of the 10 are either a Star Wars or an Indiana Jones movie. You name the other 2. Name the 2 top grossing Harrison Ford movies that are not part of the Star Wars or Indiana Jones franchise. That's the money round. Good luck. Go, go, go. You got 11 minutes. Yeah, I don't know what to say. Well, it's about right because this is 12 minutes and then the final round's 10 minutes. And yeah. Correct. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see if this works. I lost y'all. I agree. Yep. I agree completely. Hey guys, don't forget that on Sunday we will be announcing next week's Friday night theme. Oh, that would be so good. Yeah, me too. Me too. What's the Twilight girl? Kristen Stewart? What do you mean? Didn't she get like paparazzi in the middle of her relationship? She was with the dude, James Patterson or whatever his name is. Robert. James Patterson's the mystery author. Listen, guys, I'm not a trivia guy. Guys, once again, I want to thank our presenting sponsors. As always, they are Michaelis Restoration out of Indianapolis, Fire and Water Restoration and Industrial PC. They help us present this trivia to you. They are both Indianapolis owned and operated by great Indianapolis area families, and they have great Indianapolis teams working for them. They are the Ham Bones Trivia of the industrial PC industry and the restoration industry. Thank you so much, Industrial PC and Michaelis. Thanks. Thank you, Nick. Yeah, he loves the one-sided conversations. We're talking about Twilight, all right? And I don't know the names. Doesn't What's Keith McGrew saying? Doesn't list a sport in the question. You said basketball. Yeah, I know. I said basketball. Yes, Keith, it's basketball. Yeah. And I think she cheated on him. And then Donald Trump, when he wasn't president, he got involved in it. He tweeted about it. He's like, she treats you like a dog. Yeah. That's good. Dan, did you get that? Annie, we got you covered. Johnny from Australia. Hey, Johnny from Australia, if you can hear me, here's what I'd like is a picture of you clearly in Australia. I want you to make it very, very clear that you're playing from Australia. And I don't care how, stereotypical it has to be, but I want a picture of Johnny playing from Australia. And I want you to send it to this email address at hambonestrivia.com. Yeah, Johnny, if you're Johnny, if you're old enough to send me a picture, I'd like you to send me a picture. Division I basketball. Division I basketball. Sorry, we don't have that in the question. It is basketball. Platypus. Whatever it takes. I want a picture from Australia, and I want you to email it to me. Melbourne, please. Anything you can do to send me a picture, Johnny, I would very much appreciate it. Johnny, you can get creative. Yeah, he says no worries. Johnny, does that mean yes or no? Are you going to send me a picture? I just want an answer, yes or no. For sure. No worries. No worries. You should hear my son's Australian accent. I can't wait for you to hear it, Johnny. Anyone else that wants to send me a picture of their team looking like they're in some foreign locale, I would also appreciate that. It can be as fake as you want to be. We'll post them all. Yeah. You like green. Yeah, you can do anything you want. Yes. Just put a picture of the Pittsburgh newspaper behind you, Marley. Anyone that's playing actually in a location outside of Indiana, and anyone that wants to pretend they're in a location outside of Indiana, I want your pictures. We're going to post them all. Guys, you got 2 minutes and 43 seconds to get your money round in. We are flying high tonight. We're doing great. Johnny's going to get me a picture of Australia. He's already committed to it, even though he hasn't said yes, even though I asked him to say yes or no. We know he's in Melbourne. We know he's going to send me a picture at matt@hambonestrivia.com. Yeah. We have lost. Here's Dan. Are you on mute? Let me look. I still have Dan on my phone. Does not appear he's gone. There we go. Hold on, guys. I'm going to put you on mute real quick. I'm going to talk to Vati. Holy cow. Yeah. Yeah, that's a great question, man. Guys, you have 30 seconds to get your answers in. Ryan Carr just submitted. Just submitted. I love Carr's just updates. Ours are in and mostly correct, he said. Your friend wants to know why I look miserable? Do I look miserable? Guys, that's your time. Thank you very much, Kyle. We plan on it. Stacey, you saying I look miserable? Now I'm really rattled. All right. All right, guys. Here we go. Here we go. Answers to the money round. Last season, 4 Major League Baseball teams played on artificial turf. They are the Toronto Blue Jays. The other 3 were the answers. They are the Arizona Diamondbacks, the Miami Marlins, and the Tampa Bay Rays. The Diamondbacks, the Marlins, and the Rays were the answers to question 1. Question 2, the 6 most recently retired Hurricane names are Nate and Michael, and you had to name the other 4. They are Harvey, Irma, Maria, and Florence. Harvey, Irma, Maria, and Florence. That was a very tough question, I thought. There's a lot of really good questions. Question 3, 5 states with exactly one Division I NCAA basketball school. Hawaii and Vermont were the 2 that we gave you. The other 3 are Wyoming, Maine, and Minnesota. Wyoming, Maine, and Minnesota were the answers to question 3. And on the list of the 10 top grossing Harrison Ford movies of all time, 8 of them are Star Wars and Indiana Jones. The other 2 are The Fugitive and Air Force One. The Fugitive and Air Force One. I'm still going back to the chat. I'm still worried about what someone said. Why do you look miserable? Oh, thank you. My friend, I don't know what's going on, and guys, my head's spinning. All right, guys, here we go. So here's how it works. One more round of trivia. There's 3 final questions. On each of those 3 questions, you can wager anywhere from 0 points to 30 points. If you wager 30 on all 3 and you get them all 3 wrong, that's minus 90 points. You get them all 3 right, that's positive 90. You just got to wager with prudence. Play honestly, just like Ryan Carr, and you'll be great. here's how it's going to work. I'm going to read you the questions. Then we're going to get you the top 15 teams. Then we're going to then you're going to hit submit and get your wagers in, because if you don't know where you stand and you're in the top 15, you're going to need to know where you stand before you submit your answers. So that's how it works. We're going to read them. We're going to get you a scoreboard update. Then you're going to hit your answers and submit. That's how it works. Here are your final 3 questions. Your final 3 questions of the night, wager 0 through 30 on each of the 3. Here we go. Round 4, question 1. Thank you, Annie Miller. Einstein was Time's Person of the Century. Of which runner-up did he say the following? Generations to come will scarcely believe one such as he walked the earth in flesh and blood. Einstein was Time's Person of the Century. Of which of the runners-up did Einstein say the following? Generations to come will scarcely believe that one such as he walked the earth in flesh and blood. That's question 1. Question 2. Prior to be called the Grammys, these awards were originally planned to be called the Eddies after what person? What person were the Eddies going to be named after? Prior to being called the Grammys, the awards were originally planned to be called the Eddies after whom? And question 3, final question of the night. In population, it was by far the largest city in the Confederacy at the start of the Civil War. In population, it was by far the largest city in the Confederacy at the start of the Civil War. There you go. That is round 4. Go, go, go. The buff carrot. Are you from somewhere outside of the United States? It seems I think I recall that. Buff carrot. Aren't you coming in from Scotland? Let me know in the chat, buff carrot, because I got a favor to ask of you. Has to do with a picture from Scotland. I have not. Are we ready? No, it's okay, Dan. We wrote the question. We wrote the set on the fly. You guys just let me know when we're ready. Thanks, Ryan. I do. Top Ashley, we're gonna get that to you as soon as we can. Ashley, I appreciate your concern. Katie, it's at the start of the Civil War, Katie. That's as much detail as I can provide without giving away anything. All right, guys, here is your scoreboard update. Scoreboard update brought to you by Industrial PC and Michaelis. All right. In a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-way tie for 13th. Yeah, don't score. With 84 points, it's Booker's Corner, Brad's Study Buddies, Humps, The Font Savant, and Camp Anawana. That's a 5-way tie for 13th and a 2-way tie for 11th. With 85 points, it's the Slow Kids at Play and Tilly's Friends. In 10th place with 89 points, if you're not first, you're last. In 9th place with 90 points, it's Boiled Up. In a 3-way tie for 6th place with 92 points, it's Death Panel, the Dan Fan Club holding down Irvington, and Wagering Without Prudence holding down historic Broad Ripple Village. Just like if you're not first, you're last. In 5th place with 94 points, it's Alex Trebek's Army. In fourth place with 95 points, it's Friends of Industrial PC, which is a little confusing since we're all friends of Industrial PC, but I appreciate that. In third place with 96 points, they're holding down Union Jack and Sobro and Avon. It's Hot for Teacher. In second place with 100 points, still call it the Bulldog. Tip of the hat to Mo and Johnny's. And in first place, going into the final round with 102 points, Dill Street Survivors. And I misspelled survivor, so it's Dill Street Survivors. Survivors. Maybe they meant to. So that's your leaderboard. Good work, everybody. Stacey, I still am a great trivia host. Right where we want to be. Well done. We did. Yeah. Rounds 1 through 3 are not 5 points per question. No. Round 2 is 3 points. Rounds 1 and 3 are 5-point questions. Does that make sense, Jason? I hope. Actually, no problem at all. I'm happy you're here. I'm happy you're new. I hope you're having fun. That's what it's about. Has Buff Carrot replied? Where's Buff Carrot? Buff Carrot, I think you're from Scotland, and I'd like a picture, but I need to talk to you about it first because it can't just be like a picture of you in your living room. You got it, Jason. No problem. Yeah, round 2, the pictures are worth 3 points each. Stacey, I appreciate it. Thank you very much, Mike. 2 games from 6:30 to now. We are running on full go, and I cannot tell you how much I appreciate this Hambones team for putting up with me. It's been a crazy day, just with all things Hambones. It has been fun. It's been a lot of fun. It's been a lot of fun. Jason, that might be the favorite chat I've gotten so far in a long time. We might have overwagered, leniency requested. One of the funniest things that anyone's ever said to me after they handed in their answers, and it was the team that's doing well tonight. If you're not first, you're last. They handed me their answers, then looked at me like I'd say 45 seconds later, and they said, "Hey, Matt, I'm assuming that you have to that we have to take what we wrote down." And I said, "Yeah." And basically they had I forget what the discrepancy was. Somebody had said Elton John, but the answer was like Lady Gaga or something like that. I have no idea, but one person was about to just get in a lot of trouble with that team. I'm screwing up the story. Yeah. You can't overwager, guys. The only rule is wager with prudence. Unless your team wagering without prudence. Guys, I appreciate very much your support, your donations to @Hambones Trivia. You know who you are. I cannot thank you enough. Dear Prudence. You know what I'm saying, Scott. Guys, you got 2 minutes and 22 seconds left. Sean Lee, no problem. You're welcome. Thanks for playing, bud. Spread the word. Tell your friends. Tell your family. Put it on your Facebook. Tag us. That's right. He put Elton John and he meant to put Ellen DeGeneres, and he almost lost. He almost lost the season for his team for that. Annie Miller is my favorite. Thanks, Annie, for everything. Prudence gets you 6th place. That's a very good team name, Keith. So nervous. All caps, Ryan Carr. Let's talk on the phone after this, Ryan Carr. Annie's 3 beers in tonight. I wonder if that's Jeff writing on Annie's account or if Annie's talking in third person. Yeah. Thanks, Keith. Yeah, I've got an update for you on that on the NBA whenever. I'm Bob Dole. Bob Dole will not take no for an answer. Guys, you got 40 seconds to get your answers in. He's awesome. Thanks for turning them in so steady tonight, guys. Appreciate it. You guys, you have 5 seconds to get your answers in. That's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom, boom, boom. Jason, thank you very much. Guys, appreciate all your support, spreading the word, reviewing us on Google and Facebook. And any financial support that you can give at Hambones Trivia. Everything counts. Everything helps. Really appreciate it. Sincerely. All right, guys. Here we go. Last 3 questions of the night. Thank you, James. Stacy, I don't know what that means. That was so long. But here we go. Here we go. Last 3 questions of the night. The answers. Einstein was Times Person of the Century. There were 2 runners up. One was FDR. That's not who he said it about. Generations to come will scarcely believe one such as he walked the earth in flesh and blood. Albert Einstein was talking about Mahatma Gandhi. Gandhi is the answer. Gandhi. Prior to being called the Grammys, the awards were originally planned to be called the Eddies after Thomas Edison. I, for one, would like them to be called the Eddies. Question 3, final question of the night. In population, it was by far the largest city in the Confederacy at the start of the Civil War. That is New Orleans. New Orleans. New Orleans is your answer. How are we looking, guys? We good? All right, guys. In 14th place with 137 points, it is Annie is 3 beers in tonight. The Millers, well done. In 13th place with 139 points, it's the Ellingtons. In 12th place with 144 points, it's the Crunch Munchers. In 11th place with 150 points, it's St. Patrick's Gone Awry. In 10th place with 159 points, it is Carol Did It. In 9th place with 160 points, it's Dr. Hambones, or How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Enjoy Quarantine Trivia. In 8th place with 165 points. It's Kimberly. You would think that Kimberly's playing alone, but it says here Kimberly's playing with 5 other people. In 7th place with 171 points. That's what she said? In 6th place with 174 points, it's the Humps. In 5th place with just one more point than that at 175, it's Tilly's Friends. In 4th place with 180 points and a very impressive night of trivia, it is Boiled Up. In 3rd place with 185 points, it is Friends of Industrial PC. That is a huge night. 3rd place, well done in the Monster Game. In 2nd place and 186 points, they loiter around this leaderboard. They are so good. 186 points. It's hot for teacher. And your winner tonight and the Friday night main game champion, Monster Game, with 190 points. Your winner and new champion, it's Still Call It the Bulldog. Congratulations. Still Call It the Bulldog. Great game, guys. Great week. We will be announcing the new theme on Sunday. We'll be back at Monday for 12:30 in the family game. Still Call It the Bulldog. Please send us a picture. If you're Buff Carrot from Scotland, or if you're Jimmy or Johnny from Australia, Melbourne, we want your pictures. Anyone else can just send us pictures, making it seem like they're in some exotic location, but those we really want to. Still Call It the Bulldog. Send us your pictures, tag us, spread the word, review us. Appreciate everything. We love you guys. For Hambone's Trivia, I'm Hambone. Thank you to Dan, Marley, Nicholas, and Sean. Have a great weekend, guys. Stay healthy, stay safe, stay sane. See you Monday. Bye. Great game, guys. Yep. We're going to post the scoreboard link. Yeah. That was exactly. Look, what's everybody saying Dan for? 4 people in a row. Is your middle name really F, or are you just calling yourself? Oh, I thought he was calling himself Dan F and Callan. Yeah. We're his fan club. I mean, it's perfect. I'm so happy that you guys are his fan club. I'm so happy. I love you guys for it. I'm his fan club. I'd like to be an honorary member of that. No, I don't need to mute. I'm good. All right, we're posting the scoreboard. We love you guys. Thank you so much. I'm gonna unmute for this. The other night on that Anderson question for the where the three syllables, I had myself convinced that the last name Williams was more than two syllables, and I was sitting here going Williams, Williams. I actually had to look it up to settle my own argument. Yeah, and it says two. It answered very clearly. All right, I'm gonna kill this live stream. Yeah, that was great. Oh, Megan, yes. What's that? Yeah, yeah. Thank you. That was a good set, Dan. One syllable every time your chin lowers your hand touching your chin. Williams. Williams. See that a lot of people had this conversation. I'm glad I brought it up. I'm glad I unmuted. I wanted you guys to hear it. Yeah, will I am. Can I get a boom boom pow? Can I get a boom boom pow? Williams. Oh, that's okay. So if you hold your hand to a chin, Canadian, and yeah. All right. Hold there. All right. I'm killing this stream. I love you guys. We will be back Monday. Sunday, we'll announce the theme. Almost positive Matt is swearing in sign language. Oh, all right. See you guys. All right. Stream has ended.